टीचिंग के तरीकों से हमको क्यों पढ़ाते हैं, इट्स सो बोरिंग। अब वेदांतु देगा प्रॉब्लम से छुटकारा।
Hi kids.
समझ
Hello teacher.
आएगा तो मजा आएगा, मजा आएगा तो समझ आएगा। बेस्ट टीचर्स पढ़ाए तो सिंपल लगे एवरीथिंग। लीडरबोर्ड्स एंड क्विज़ेस से
Amazing.
learning हो जाए हैपनिंग। समझ आएगा तो मजा आएगा, मजा आएगा तो
Vedantu, learn live online to attend a
Hi बच्चों, good to see you back after a week now. And बच्चों, today we are going to start straight lines, the super duper important topic for JEE Mains. And in today's class बच्चों, we are going to learn it in an amazing way, that is geometrical way and shortcuts. So lots of shortcuts today and lots of geometrical approaches. Trust me बच्चों, straight line does not require a lot of theory. So in today's class we'll realize that to solve JEE Mains problems, I will take lots of JEE Mains problems today. You will realize you do not require so much theory, just few concepts and 100% questions can be solved, and majority of them with some smart shortcut approaches. Chalo, let us begin with a question direct away and let us try to see how can we solve it smartly. Read the question. Read the question, all of you. This is JEE Mains 2019 and read it. It says a point 0, 0, A 0, 1 be two fixed points, then the locus of the point such that the perimeter of triangle AOP is. Okay, so guys, सबसे पहले step 1, first always make a diagram to understand the problem and then you will start realizing the shortcuts there through geometrical approach. करें, देखना पहले question को समझते हैं. What does the question say? Question says that let us realize that there is a point 0, 0. Okay, there is a point 0, 1. Such good points are given, right? And there is a triangle AOP which is formed such that locus of a point P, so this is your A, this is O, there is a moving point P such that क्या है बच्चों, P कैसे मूव कर रहा है? P ऐसे मूव कर रहा है, इमेजिन करो P यहाँ पे है. So the perimeter of this triangle, मतलब this is 1 because this is 0, 1. So 1 plus this is what? This is 4, right? So P can keep moving. P will be sometime here such that, या P को ले लो, P will be sometime here. So this plus this. So this plus 1 is again 4 and so on. अगर आप ध्यान से देखो बच्चों, now let me talk about some shortcuts here. Shortcut trick 1. Can you identify one point of the locus which will satisfy the given options? ठीक है, कैसे बच्चों? अब देखना. Let us see. मैं क्या करता हूं, एक ऐसा पॉइंट सोचता हूं. Do you realize there will be a point P? एक कोई पॉइंट सोच लो. Think of one specific point which will satisfy the given condition. और उस पॉइंट को आप आइडेंटिफाई कर पाओ. So पक्के से there will be a point P such that there is a triangle AOP. This is the triangle AOP such that, बच्चों ये क्या है, एक isosceles triangle ले लूं. Can I take isosceles triangle? Because I want one specific point. अब क्या होगा, ये 1 है, this plus this is 4. तो बच्चों ये कितना हो जाएगा? This is 3/2 and this is also 3/2. Agree? So I'm talking about one specific point here. And अब क्या करता हूं, अगर ये 1 है बच्चों, ध्यान से देखना इसको, और ये आइसोसेलेस ट्राइंगल है. सो डू यू रियलाइज कि ये कितना हो जाएगा? दिस इज मिड पॉइंट. सो ये कितना हो गया? 0, ½ सो ये पॉइंट बच्चों कितना हो जाएगा? से x, ½ आई एम टेकिंग वन स्पेसिफिक पॉइंट विच लाइज ऑन द लोकस. सो लोकस विल बी समथिंग लाइक दिस. मैं उसके ऊपर भी आ रहा हूं, ठीक है. बट अब ध्यान से देखो, अगर आप p का ही x निकाल लो तो यू विल गेट अ पॉइंट which will satisfy the locus. कोई x निकाल सकता है इसका? बहुत आसान है बच्चों. OP कितना है? 3/2 because 3/2 plus 3/2 3 plus 1 4. AOP का perimeter is 4. तो बच्चों x कितना हो जाएगा? x square plus 1/2 का whole square. I am doing OP का distance. ये कितना आ रहा है बच्चों? This is 9/4. तो आप इसको solve करो. ये कितना हो जाएगा? 1/4, 9/4, 8/4, 2√2. x कितना आ गया? √2. So this point can be √2, ½ बस you get a shortcut trick. What is the shortcut trick बच्चों? Definitely there is a point √2 comma half which lies on the locus. जो भी curve बनेगा, whatever curve that the locus of the point P will create, definitely this is a point which will satisfy that curve. पक्का, क्योंकि P कैसा है? P is a point which satisfies the given condition. So there is a triangle AOP such that the perimeter of the triangle is 4. वो तो दिख ही रहा है आपको यहाँ पे. So P is one of the points of the locus. So P should satisfy the options. अब satisfy करके चेक कर लो, बहुत इजीली चेक हो जाएगा, वेरी इजीली चेक हो जाएगा. √2 हाफ ये कितना हो जाएगा? 8 इंटू 2 माइनस 9 इंटू 1/4 प्लस 9/2. ये कितना हो गया? 9/4 और 9/2. ये तो ऐड होके 18 दे ही नहीं सकते. दिस इज 16 एंड दिस विल नॉट गिव 18. ऑप्शन क्रॉस. ठीक है, ये कितना हो गया? 9/9 इंटू 2 माइनस 8 इंटू 1/4. ठीक है, प्लस 8/2. चेक कर लो. 18 माइनस 2 प्लस 2. नो, दिस इज नॉट 16. तो ये भी गया. अब इफ यू चेक, दिस विल बी द करेक्ट ऑप्शन एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो रॉन्ग. समझ में आया? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू गॉट इट? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू गॉट इट? यू और नो? टेल मी हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू गॉट द शॉर्टकट ट्रिक? How many of you got it? I'll tell you many more tricks now. Got it? चलो, awesome. तो बच्चों, what is the trick here? Whenever you get a locus का problem, if you can find one specific point which satisfies the given condition, then this point will definitely satisfy the equation of the locus, whichever is the correct option. Right? Now let me tell you the second approach. Now अगर आपको ellipse याद है, any one of you remember ellipse? Now let me tell you it through ellipse. देखना ध्यान से. Now let me tell you this through ellipse. Same problem, answer is C. Now let us see the same problem now using the properties of ellipse. Actually this is the problem of ellipse. कैसे? देखना भी. अगर आपको याद हो, if you remember that if there is an ellipse, ellipse की alternate definition क्या थी? This is ellipse. The alternate definition of ellipse was, these are the two focus. This is your NCERT property. Any point P on the ellipse, okay, will always satisfy that PS1 plus PS2 is equal to 2A. Agree? PS1, these are the focus. PS1 plus PS2 will be 2A. Yes or no? याद है कि नहीं है? Remember, if you see, this is the same question. Similarly, if the ellipse is like this, if the ellipse is bachcho like this, if the ellipse is like this, and this is your S1 and this is your S2, then any point P here will satisfy PS1 plus PS2 is equal to 2B. In this case it becomes, ये क्या होता है? This distance is 2A और यहाँ पे ये distance कितना होता है? 2B. We will do this in ellipse. बट यहां तक सबको पता है, ऑल ऑफ यू नो दिस. आपको सबको पता है एलिप्स की इक्वेशन कैसी होती है? x² अपॉन a² प्लस y² अपॉन b² इज इक्वल टू 1. नाउ विद दिस अप्रोच आई विल टेल यू हाउ दिस क्वेश्चन इज वर्बल. दिस क्वेश्चन इज वर्बल. कैसे? अगेन लेट्स लुक एट द प्रॉब्लम वेरी केयरफुली. क्या बोल रहा है? लेट्स रीड द प्रॉब्लम और एक लाइन में सॉल्व कर देते हैं. ये बोल रहा है कि देयर आर टू फिक्स्ड पॉइंट्स, 1 point and there is a point P which moves such that this plus this remains constant. Basically ये क्या है? This is P, this is your A and this is your O. So PA plus PO is equal to बच्चों कितना हो गया? 3. because AO कितना है? This is already 1. तो of course क्या बनाएगा ये? If you move it, it will actually create an ellipse like this. It will create an ellipse like this. Agree? Yes or no? Agree? All of you agree? And this is what? This is actually equal to 2B. This is actually equal to 2B because the ellipse is vertical ellipse. मैं directly ellipse की equation लिख दूं. Actually this is the ellipse जिसका which is written in such a way whose origin is shifted to which point? ये है 1, ये है 0, ये पॉइंट बच्चों कितना हो जाएगा 0,5. So this is an ellipse which is in a vertical form, which is written in such a way that its origin is shifted to 0,5. तो ellipse की इक्वेशन लिख दूं डायरेक्टली. It is of the form x square upon a square plus origin कहाँ पे shifted है 0,5. So y minus half whole square upon b square. बच्चों b कितना हो जाएगा? b कितना हो जाएगा 3/2 is equal to 1. This is the equation of the ellipse. This is the answer. This p का locus will be the ellipse which will be of this form. अगर आप चेक करो तो बच्चों ये तो ऐसे रिजेक्ट हो गए. These two got rejected because minus sign doesn't come. Minus sign doesn't come in ellipse. It will be x square upon a square plus y square upon b square. These are hyperbolas. Rejected. ठीक है, इसको चेक करो. अगर आप फॉर्म को चेक करोगे तो बच्चों ये कितना हो जाएगा 3/2 होल स्क्वायर है ना, तो कितना हो जाएगा y के साथ y स्क्वायर के साथ 4 आएगा. एंड ये 9 जो है 9 स्क्वायर इट विल कम विथ एक्स स्क्वायर. सो दिस गॉट रिजेक्टेड. दिस इज आंसर. इफ यू सी केयरफुली इट विल लुक लाइक दिस. इसको थोड़ा सा सिंप्लीफाई करोगे इट विल लुक लाइक 9x स्क्वायर, ठीक है बच्चों, प्लस 8y स्क्वायर, वॉट एवर इट विल बी. इट विल रिजल्ट इन टू दिस फॉर्म डायरेक्टली. यस और नो? कितनों को समझ में आया? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू गॉट इट? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू गॉट इट? सो डू यू रियलाइज बच्चों, आई टुक दिस क्वेश्चन टू बिगिन दिस क्लास टू शो यू हाउ टू थिंक in the chapter of straight lines. I didn't use any formula here, just NCERT results. You do not require any theory beyond NCERT, right? ठीक है? And smart thinking and geometrical thinking. So my entire class will be based on many such geometrical shortcuts. Just think geometrically, answer is right in front of you. I will not use any formula in majority questions. Got it? ठीक है, इसको रिवाइज करना वापस से एक बार. Do revise it once again. What is the ideal way to solve it? This is the ideal way to solve it. Ideal way to solve क्या होता बच्चों? जिस भी पॉइंट का लोकस लेना होता, this is see so many calculations. This is the point h के जो बोल रहा है करते जाओ. क्या बोल रहा है? This distance. What is this distance? This distance is, this is what? This is PA. This is PA and this distance is what बच्चों? This distance is PO. So PO plus PA is equal to 3. Right? बस उसको सॉल्व कर दिया, स्क्वायर किया, वापस से स्क्वायर किया, सॉल्व करोगे you will get this. But ideal way to solve was single line 15 seconds, not more than that. ठीक है बच्चों? This is, anybody any doubt in this? Is that clear? अबे सर्कल नहीं है हार्दिक, इट इज एलिप्स, इट्स नॉट सर्कल. सर्कल में एक्स स्क्वायर एंड वाई स्क्वायर कोफिशिएंट्स आर सेम डूड. बेसिक थ्योरी. ठीक है चलो. एनीवेज दिस इज नॉट अ सर्कल. एक्स स्क्वायर वाई स्क्वायर कोफिशिएंट्स आर नॉट सेम. ओके हाँ चलो. नाउ बच्चों लेट अस बिगिन स्ट्रेट लाइन नाउ. सो आई एम पुलकित. I did my BTech from IIT Roorkee. I'm one of the co-founders of Vedantu. You can follow me on Instagram as well. This is my handle. You can follow me on Facebook as well, on YouTube as well. Anyways, let's move ahead. Let us start by giving you some home assignment problems. If you are watching this later, if you are watching it later, ठीक है, as a replay, तो आप मुझे इनके answers, I'm just showing you the questions. You can stop or take screenshot. I want your answers in the comments. You can solve it after the class. Give the answers in the comments. I will later show these questions once again. Question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, question number 4 and question number 5. You can solve it later and give the answers in the comment box with your names. I always see your comments. I go through all your hundreds of comments always after the class to see who has given me the answer. All right bachcho, this is the schedule. My classes are every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 9 p.m. We are doing coordinate geometry, right? What we have done till now bachcho, if you are coming for the first time, we have covered quadratic, sequence and progressions, complex numbers, binomial theorem. I am doing straight lines, ठीक है, and in between Shimon sir has done PNC, probability, matrices and determinants. You can go through the previous classes as well. The link of the previous classes, the playlist is in the description. My next class will be on circle, then on parabola, then on ellipse and hyperbola. Okay, chalo. Now let us begin. Sunday का test नहीं दिया था तो link is still there in the description, you can give it. Okay, if you didn't give the Sunday test. All right, let us move ahead. And बच्चों, today is the last day to vote for Vedantu app. अगर vote नहीं किया तो vote कर देना बच्चों. Please do vote for Vedantu. Vedantu has been selected by Google on Play Store in the top 10 apps, user choice. Now it's up to your voting. Today is the last day of voting. Go through this link and vote. Okay, vote for Vedantu. चलो अभी आगे बढ़ते हैं. चलो, let us begin. Not much comes in theory, only this much theory for JEE Mains. Nothing comes. Don't worry about all these thick books of JEE level, because बच्चों JEE Mains का exam is for all the 1 million students, 10 लाख बच्चे, 10 lakh students of the country. JEE will never give any theory which is beyond NCERT. Trust me, I have seen each and every question minutely of many years now. Okay, and today we'll learn that theory is not important. Your approach and geometrical thinking is. Let's see. ये सब थ्योरी छोड़ते हैं, आ जाओ क्वेश्चन के ऊपर. लेट्स कम टू द क्वेश्चन. लुक एट दिस. If the two lines this and this are perpendicular, then the distance of their point of intersection from the origin is. Read it. हाँ, अरे I will take the class of vectors in 3D बेटा. I will take the class on vectors in 3D. Sanjay Rahul. अरे location of roots is remaining ना. Oh, thanks for reminding me. I'll create a class. Yes, today we'll do Orthocenter as well. Don't worry. Today we'll do problems of Orthocenter as well. Determinant assignment. Beta check on Telegram app. You will find it. Yes. Location of roots. I'll take a class. Don't worry about that. चलो आगे बढ़े. Now, if two lines this and this are perpendicular, then the distance of their point of intersection from origin is. क्या करोगे? Just always create a story in your mind. Always create a story. Two lines है. One line is this and one line is this. ठीक है? What do you want? You want the distance of the point of intersection from origin. What are the two lines? One line is x plus a minus 1 y is equal to 1, and this is 2x plus a square y is equal to 1, right? And they are perpendicular. These two are perpendicular. The distance of their point of intersection from the origin. क्या करोगे बच्चों? What will you do? What will you do? First, use whatever is given. So first of all बच्चों, use the condition that they are perpendicular. कैसे? इसका slope क्या होता है? All of you know, ax plus by is equal to c. इसका slope क्या होता है? What is the slope बच्चों? Slope is minus a upon b. Minus a upon b is the slope, right? You can think of it as y equal to mx plus c. You can write this as y is equal to minus a upon b x plus c upon b. So this is the slope, minus a upon b. So इसका slope कितना हो जाएगा? Its slope will be minus 1 upon a minus 1. And what will be its slope? Its slope will be minus 2 upon a square. So step 1, multiply these two. इन दोनों का multiplication is minus 1. That will give you something and then proceed. Alright, ठीक है? तो क्या करेंगे? Very simple. Let us move ahead quickly. क्या क्या अपन ने? Exactly this. That's it. So this is the slope of the first line. This is the slope of this line. And this is the slope of the other line. Both are perpendicular. This is the slope of the other line. It is equal to minus 1. Actually, what you get, बच्चों, when you solve it, you will get a cubic equation. So this is a very important technique. Whenever you get a cubic equation, बच्चों, then always remember that one of the roots of the cubic equation at your level will be either minus 1 or 1 or 2 or minus 2. Always. Just check. Is a equal to minus 1 or 1 or 2 or minus 2 satisfies it. You will see बच्चों से क्या सेटिस्फाई कर रहा है? व्हेन यू पुट a इज इक्वल टू -1, व्हेन यू पुट a इज इक्वल टू -1, ये कितना हो गया? -1 that is -1 -2 plus 2 0. So one of the roots, this implies one of the factors is a plus 1, one of the factors is a plus 1. So it's one of the factors. बच्चों क्या हो जाएगा? Since a equal to -1 is one of the roots, factor theorem, a plus 1 is one of the factors. Can you find out the other factor? Can you find out the other factor? कैसे निकालेंगे दूसरा factor? By division. कैसे करोगे बच्चों? Just divide. All of you know this division. A cube minus a square plus 2 divided by a plus 1. To find out the other factor, कैसे निकालते हैं? Multiplied by a square. कितना हो जाएगा? a cube plus a square minus 2a square plus 2. क्या करोगे बच्चों? कितना हो जाएगा? minus 2a square plus minus 2a plus कितना हो गया? 2a plus 2 plus 1. It will make it 0. Other factor is a square minus 2a plus, my bad, 2, sorry. आ गया? समझ में आ गया? This is an important technique, that's why I'm giving it to you. So whenever you get a cubic equation, always check you will get one of its roots as either -1 or 1 or 2 or -2. Majorly -1 or 1 ही होता है. तो क्या करना? So you get the factor. Since a equal to -1 is one of the roots, so a plus 1 is one of the factors. So if I divide the cubic equation with one of the factors, you will get the other factor. Division. So basically क्या आ गया? You will get the other factor. Now अब क्या हो गया? Now this is your cubic equation. If you see carefully बच्चों, this is always positive. Why? It is written as a -1 whole square plus 1. This equation is always positive. This is always positive. So this can never be 0. This can never be 0. This is the entire equation. This into this is 0. भाई ये तो 0 हो नहीं सकता. This cannot be 0. So the only solution is a equal to -1. A equal to -1 is the only solution. So for these two equations to be perpendicular, since they are perpendicular, implies a is equal to -1, which will give you both the equations. Solve to get point of intersection. When you get the point of intersection, you get the distance from origin, right? Clear है? Any doubt? Who's writing, sir, but it is given that a 0 1 then -1 है. अरे a belongs to r minus 0 to 1, मतलब all real except 0 to 1. तो क्या प्रॉब्लम है? What is r minus 0 to 1? It is except 0 to 1 all the values. मतलब it can definitely be -1, right? It can definitely be -1. Don't get confused. A can be all the values of real except 0 to 1. So definitely it can be -1. Alright? ठीक है? चलो अब इसको solve कर लेना. All of you can solve it. Answer will be √2/5. The point of intersection will come out to be 3/5 minus 1/5. So distance from origin will be this square plus this square का under root, that is under root of 2/5. ठीक? Got it? Yes, Sanjay, there was a lecture on complex numbers. You can go through the playlist with the link of the playlist in the description. I have taken a class on complex numbers. All right, आगे बढ़े. Let's move ahead. Section formula all of you know. Let us simply focus on the problems. ठीक है? Other things to do. बच्चों, very very important. Note every year the problems on centroid, incenter, orthocenter and circumcenter come. But trust me, you do not require the formulae, especially of incenter, orthocenter, circumcenter. They are very bad looking formulae, not required. Let us see through the problems. देखें, लाओ सबसे पहले देखते हैं अपन सेंट्रॉइड. सेंट्रॉइड सबको पता है. व्हाट इज सेंट्रॉइड बच्चों? दिस इज सेंट्रॉइड. सेंट्रॉइड क्या होता है? क्विक रिवीजन ऑफ द ज्योमेट्री ऑल्सो. व्हाट इज सेंट्रॉइड? if this point is x1 y1, this is x2 y2, this is x3 y3, the midpoints will be, midpoint is x1 plus x3 by 2, y1 plus y3 by 2, and so on. So these are the midpoints. These are the midpoints. So the line joining vertex to the midpoint of the other side, ठीक है, वो जहां पे intersect करेगी, that is your G. How did you find out G? All of you remember that centroid divides the median. क्या बोलते हैं इसको? This line is called a median, right? The line joining the vertex with the midpoint of the opposite side, we call this as median. Centroid divide medians in the ratio 2:1. तो आ जाएगा ये point. कैसे आ जाएगा point? Mid section formula. You know the midpoint. You know the midpoint of the other side. So 2 times this plus 1 times this upon 2 plus 1 3 gives you the formula. क्या आ जाएगा formula? ये आ जाएगा formula. आ गया? ठीक है, कैसा है सेक्शन फॉर्मूले से? 2 टाइम्स x2 प्लस x3 बाई 2 प्लस 1 टाइम्स x1 अपॉन 2 प्लस 1. सिमिलरली फॉर द y, दिस इज हाउ द सेंट्रॉइड कम्स. ये सबको पता है? ठीक है. अरे वेंकट, डोंट वरी बेटा, जस्ट फॉलो व्हाट आई एम डूइंग, यू विल बी स्ट्रांग. ठीक है, चलो, तो यहां तक तो सबको पता है. सम ज्योमेट्री, ऑल ऑफ यू नो ज्योमेट्री. क्विकली देख लो ज्योमेट्री है. This is the geometry which will be very, very important in problem solving. If you join the midpoints, the line is parallel to the other side. All of you know this, right? And this EF is also equal to half of BC. बस ध्यान रखना. All of you you have done this pre-class 10th. Just a quick revision. You also know that all these triangles are congruent. This triangle, this triangle, this triangle, this triangle, all these 4 triangles are congruent and their areas are equal. So the area of any one of these triangles is equal to 1/4 of the total triangle. So some important points here. All right, you can revise it from this slide. You can revise it from this slide once you get the PDF. All right, ठीक है. अब आ जाओ इसके ऊपर. Now come here. Now let's do this problem. Do this. Quick, quick, quick. Dugar beta, assignment problems are for you to solve. Assignment problems are for you to solve. Apply your brain to solve it. Fight maro. And Venkat beta, don't worry about your being weak in coordinate geometry. Just follow what I'm doing here. That is all that is asked in JEE Mains. That is the purpose. What I'm doing here is just taking concepts which come in JEE, and we will do orthocenter and in-center and centroid and everything. Don't worry. अभी करते हैं. अभी करते जाओ. Let us see. A triangle has vertex 1 2 and the midpoints of the 2 sides through it are -1 1 and 2 3. Such laddu problems are also there. क्या बोल रहा है ये? Just make whatever it is saying, you can make a triangle. See, quick, very quick. You should do it in 20 seconds, 30 seconds, not more than that. क्या बोल रहा है? There is a triangle. ठीक है. A vertex is given, say 1 2 is given, right? And the midpoints of the 2 sides through it. इसके through जो 2 sides आ रही हैं, उसके midpoints are given. What are the midpoints बच्चों? -1 1 and the other one is 2 3. This is the midpoint, this is the midpoint. Can you find out these points? Very easy. ये point कितना हो जाएगा बच्चों? Say this is x1 y1. Say this is x2 y2. All of you can solve. Just use the midpoint formula. ये कितना हो जाएगा? x1 plus 1 by 2 is -1. Similarly y1 plus 2 upon 2 is 1. Find out x1 y1. Similarly, find out x2 y2. Very simple. x2 plus 1 by 2 is 2. x2 plus 1 by 2 is 2. And y2 plus 2 by 2 is 3. तो बच्चों, find x1 y1. Find x2 y2. This point is known. This point is known. This point is known. So centroid of the triangle is, you know, this plus this by 3, this y plus this y by 3. That's it, very simple, nothing special here. So such simple problems are also there, right? So if you solve तो आपके पास आ जाएगा आंसर will be 1/3, 2. Any doubt? Any doubt बच्चों? ये तो क्लियर है सबको? All right? ठीक है? Clear? चलो. Now let's move ahead. Now look at this problem. If P moves on the line this, and if Q and R are fixed points, then locus of the centroid of triangle PQR is a line. Let's do this. अरे करेंगे बेटा, orthocenter, circumcenter, their ratios will do. Have patience. Today in 1 hour you will master straight lines for JEE. Don't worry. Have some patience. ठीक है? So don't worry at all. Just focus on the problems that we are doing one by one. One by one, keep understanding it. Alright? देखो, a point moves on the line this. अच्छी बात है. So there is a line this. Just visualize this line. If Q and R are fixed points, then locus of the centroid of triangle PQR. सबसे पहले make a diagram to visualize it. First make a diagram to visualize it. क्या बोल रहा है? ये बोल रहा है there is a line, this is a line. चलो मान लो एक line ऐसी है. Say this is a line. Which is this line? 2x minus 3y plus 4 is equal to 0. This is a line. And there are 2 points, 1, 4. So there is a point, say this is 1, 4. And there is a point 3, minus 2. चलो 3, minus 2 एक point है. Right? And there is a point P which moves on this line. So P is a variable point which keeps moving on the line. तो चलो मान लो P कोई ले लेते हैं. This is P. And what do you want? You want that this triangle, this is P, Q, R, you want the centroid का locus. You want the locus of the centroid. Alright? बच्चों जिसका भी locus चाहिए होता है ना, take that point as h, k. Okay? So I want to say this is the centroid. Let this point be G. Let this G be, मैं इसको ले लूँ h, k. जिस भी point का locus चाहिए होता है, always take that point as h, k. Whatever point whose locus is to be found, h, k. Now what can I do? What can I do now? देखना. Now how to find locus? Somehow I want to find a relation between h and k. I want to find a relation between h and k. ठीक है? अब h और k में relation कैसे find करें? p तो मुझे पता ही नहीं है. I don't know p. Can I take a p in a single parameter? देखना ध्यान से. If I say that the x coordinate of the point p, say x coordinate of the point p is say a, can you find out the y coordinate of the p? Because this p is say a, so then this will lie here. Always if a line is given and a point on a line is to be taken, don't use two variables there, just use one variable. क्या है? अगर इसका x a ले लेता हूं तो y कितना हो जाएगा बच्चों? What is y here? 2x plus 4 upon 3 is y. Can I write it like this? है ना? ये कितना हो जाएगा? 2x plus 4 is equal to 3y. 3 below, 2x plus 4 is equal to y upon 3 is equal to y. So if x is a, बच्चों what will be the y here? It will be 2a plus 4 upon 3. Agree? Yes or no? So अब क्या हो गया? Now any variable point p on the given line can be written like this. Can be written like this. Agree? Yes or no? Agree? Now can you write h, k? Now h is the x coordinate of the centroid. So what is h? h कितना हो जाएगा बच्चों? This x plus this x plus this x by 3. ये कितना हो गया? a plus 1 plus 3, that is a plus 4 by 3. Similarly, what will be k? k कितना हो जाएगा बच्चों? k will be this plus 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. So this plus 2. So 2a plus 4 by 3 plus 2 upon 3. Alright, बस problem solved. क्या हो गया? Now you have got h in terms of a, you have got k again in terms of a. दोनों में से a को eliminate कर दो. क्या करो? from here you can write A as 3h minus 4 is equal to A. इस A को लाके यहाँ पुट कर दो. Take this A, put it here. You will get a relationship between h and k. ठीक है? That is your locus. That will be your locus. Always remember, in locus problems, you have to, you will always get an equation of h, equation of k in terms of some parameter. उस parameter को remove कर दो. Remove that parameter to join h and k in an equation, and that is the equation of locus. Got it? ठीक है? अरे पैडल ट्राइंगल पे क्यों चले गए आशीष? पैडल ट्राइंगल नहीं आता. वी आर नॉट डूइंग ओलंपियाड हियर. पैडल ट्राइंगल एंड ऑर्थिक ट्राइंगल्स आर नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. डोंट वरी एट ऑल. जस्ट क्लियर योर ब्रेन टू फोकस ऑन द कंसेप्ट्स व्हिच कम इन एग्जाम. ठीक? इज दैट क्लियर? एनी डाउट in this बच्चों? आंसर विल बी 2/3 and your the equation of locus will actually come out to be this. When you will solve it, this is the equation. बच्चों, how many of you got it? Yes or no? Did you understand what I said? Yes or no? Yes? Chalo, all right, very nice. And this is the general way of approaching a locus problem. जिस भी point का locus चाहिए, the point whose locus is to be found out, take it as h comma k. Try to write h in terms of a parameter. ढूंढो कहीं पे, search for it. K with the given conditions, h will also be in the form of some parameter. Remove that parameter between the two equations, h and k will join to give you the equation of locus. ठीक है? So this will be the locus की equation. Its slope is 6/9, that is 2/3, which is the answer. All right? चलो, अब now let us move ahead. Now in center. बच्चों, what is in center? अब देखो ध्यान से in center. Look at the in center. This is in center बच्चों, very very carefully. In center is the point of intersection of the angle bisectors of the angles of a triangle. So this is an angle bisector. ये एक angle bisector है. It bisects this angle, right? It bisects this angle. It bisects this angle. So all of these three meet at I. I is the in center. This is the formula of in center. But trust me, in problems you will not require this formula. कुछ approach से problem solve हो जाएगा. Through some geometrical approach the problem will get solved. Still you can remember it. What is ABC here बच्चों? The side opposite to the vertex A is, its length is called small a. The side opposite to the vertex B is the small b. The side opposite to the vertex C is the small c. Okay. So what is the formula? A x1 plus b x2 plus c x3 upon a plus b plus c. Similarly for y is the formula for in center. But let's see how are the problems of in center. Trust me, you will not require formula if you are smart. Let's see. Okay, shortcuts. Correct? So this is in center. Let's do the problem. If the line intersects the x-axis at the point A and y at B, then in center of the triangle OAB, where O is the origin, is Prashant. Okay, read this problem. How many of you can do it in 15 seconds? Actually, you can do it in 15 seconds. Think about it. But I've purposely not given the solutions of assignments. I want you to strain your brain. थोड़ा सा मेहनत करो. हर चीज़ का solution देखोगे. If you see the solution of everything, you are not exerting yourself. ठीक है? नहीं विदुर, not required. Not required. To your question, विदुर Rajpal, not required. Now look here. If the line this intersects the x-axis, पहले तो line देखो, बहुत ही खूबसूरत line. It's a very beautiful line. क्या है? You can imagine this line as 3x upon 24 plus 4y upon 24 is equal to 1. Agree? So this actually is what? X upon 8 plus y upon 6 is equal to 1. All of you can make this line. Now hint starts from here. So the line is like this. कैसी लाइन है बच्चों? X intercept is 8, y intercept is 6. So it will look something like this. This is 8, this is sorry, this is 6, this is the line, so this is 8, this is 6. See how I will do it with simple visualization. This is right angle, the triangle is OAB, say this is O, this is A, this is B. Now can you tell me that the in-center will always lie on y equal to x? It will always lie on y equal to x. अरे मल्टीनोमियल नहीं आता गद्दम राहुल, जस्ट सी माई क्लास ऑन बायनोमियल. नाउ सबसे पहले व्हाट इज द एंगल बाइसेक्टर ऑफ दिस, वेरी वेरी केयरफुली, व्हाट इज द एंगल बाइसेक्टर ऑफ दिस एंगल, दिस लाइन. तो ये तो पक्का है, दिस इज गारंटीड फॉर श्योर दैट द एंगल बाइसेक्टर्स. अब जो बाकी एंगल बाइसेक्टर्स है, वेयर विल द इंटरसेक्ट बच्चों, वेयर विल द इंटरसेक्ट? सो दिस एंगल बाइसेक्टर and this angle bisector. So of course, since one of the angle bisectors is y equal to x, then guaranteed the in center will lie on y equal to x. ये बात तो पक्का है. इसका मतलब the in center I definitely is of the type a comma a because it lies on y equal to x. इसका मतलब my answer is, this is not my answer, this is not my answer, because my answer definitely is of the type 2, 2 और 4, 4. एग्री? समझ में आया? तो ये तो कितना ऑब्वियस है. अब बहुत ही आसान हो गया. इफ यू केयरफुली सी बच्चों, 4, 4 lies outside the triangle. 4, 4 lies outside the triangle. कैसे? ये लाइन तो पता ही आपको, दिस इज द लाइन. इफ यू सॉल्व y इक्वल टू x, ये कौन सी लाइन है? y इक्वल टू x. If you solve y equal to x with this line, this point comes out to be 3 point something. करके देख लो, it will take 10 seconds, right? So this point is actually 3 point something. So 4, 4 will definitely lie outside the triangle. इसका मतलब the only option left is, the only option left बच्चों क्या हो गया? What is the only option left? 2, 2. The only option left is I 2, 2 because that is the only point of the type a comma a which lies inside the triangle. Answer, you have the answer. Yes or no? How many seconds will it take? 15 seconds. समझ में आया कि नहीं आया? Guys, did you get it? Guys, did you get it? समझ में आया? How many of you got it? Yes or no? Super awesome. Guys, are you getting me? This is the way to approach the problems. Right? First, let me repeat it once again. What did I do? First, I made a triangle. Whenever you get a very simple line, always make that line. So this was my line. It intersects at 8, 0 and 0, 6. Intercept form, all of you know. I realized अगर in center बनाना है, so what is in center? It is a point of intersection of angle bisectors. Since one of the angle bisectors is y equal to x, red line, because this is a right angle triangle. So one of the angle bisectors is y equal to x. So बाकी जो this black and this black angle bisectors, भाई it will intersect where? On this line only na. This is one of the angle bisectors. It will definitely intersect on it. So this is guaranteed that my angle bisectors are intersecting on y equal to x. Hence in center is of the type, any point on y equal to x is what? A comma a type. A comma a. X and y coordinates are same. So in center ka x and y coordinates are same. So the rejected. Obviously the in center lies inside the triangle. Acute angle triangle hai na. It will lie inside the triangle only. If you carefully see, 4, 4 lies outside the triangle. It lies outside the triangle. Rejected. Answer is 2, 2. That is the answer. ठीक है guys, this is the approach. So did I use any formula? अगर आपको फॉर्मूला यूज करना है तो ये रहा. कौन करेगा इतनी कैलकुलेशन? दिमाग खराब है? आर वी क्रेजी टू डू सच कैलकुलेशन? ठीक है, क्या किया कैलकुलेशन के लिए? दिस इज व्हाट वी डिड. दिस इज द ट्राइंगल, दिस इज 8, सो दिस इज 8, दिस इज 6, दिस पॉइंट इज 8, 0, 0, 6, 0, 0. Find out this will be 10. Use the formula 10 into 0. Another way to do is I 10 into 0 plus 8 into 0 plus, ये भी कर सकते हो. So 10 into 0 plus 8 into 0 plus 6 into 8 upon a plus b plus c 10 plus 6 plus 8 comma. Similarly for y will also give you the answer, but you need not remember any formula. All right, ऐसे भी कर सकते हो. आगे बढ़े. Let us move ahead. Look at this problem now. Orthocenter. Now let's quickly go to orthocenter. It is the point of intersection of the altitudes. C से altitude drop करो on the opposite side. Drop an altitude from B on the opposite side. Drop an altitude from A on the opposite side. Where they intersect is the orthocenter. These are not perpendicular bisectors. Anusha is asking how 4, 4 is out. Beta, when you intersect y equal to x with the line which is given, the point of intersection आपका आएगा 3 point something. 4 उसके भी आगे है. 4 is beyond that, right? It is outside. ठीक है ना? अरे नहीं, कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर में कौन पूछ रहा है इलिप्स एंड हाइपरबोला? अरे नहीं रे बाबा, नहीं है. अच्छा बच्चों, एक लिसन टू मी वेरी केयरफुली. JEE Mains exam is created by JEE body, which is to be taken by 1 lakh students in the country. Sorry, 10 lakh students in the country, 1 million students. They do not want students studying only in the coaching classes to clear it, right? So all the theory that is asked in JEE Mains exam adheres to NCERT. So don't go by the random theory that you see in all the JEE ka books. Trust me, go to any JEE Mains problem. It is simple theory, but it is tricky problem. That is conceptual. So theory is not vast, theory is limited, but the application is conceptual. That's it. That is what we are learning here. Okay, so don't worry. हाँ, तो अब आगे बढ़ते हैं. So ये don't remember, this is the formula, absolutely not required. This is the formula which you see in your JEE books, absolutely not required, absolutely no use. Let us see the problems. Let us see the problems. Look at this. Now I want you think if you can do it. Think if you can do it within 10 seconds. हाँ तो अरे तो दैट इज पार्ट ऑफ एनसीईआरटी बेटा. एनसीईआरटी में गिवन है, एनसीईआरटी में कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर में गिवन है दैट मॉड्यूलस ऑफ z1 माइनस z2 इज द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन 2 पॉइंट्स. दैट्स इट. उसी को यूज करता है वो, और कुछ यूज नहीं करता इन ज्योमेट्री बेस्ड प्रॉब्लम्स ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर्स. हाँ देखो इसको. Two vertices of a triangle are this and this. If its orthocenter is at the origin, then the third vertex lies in which quadrant? No calculation, no calculation. Let us see geometrically. अब देखना ध्यान से. Focus. All of you will not be able to understand in the first go. Let me try. देखो क्या बोल रहा है वो. Let us try to understand what is the question says. It says two vertices of a triangle are given. One is 0, 2. So this is one vertex 0, 2. This vertex जो भी नाम दे दो इसको. Another vertex is this 4, 3. Okay, so let me give it a name. Say this is A, this is B. Okay, two vertices are given. So this is the two vertices. Now it says the orthocenter of the orthocenter is at origin. यहाँ पे orthocenter है. So this is the orthocenter O. Follow me very very carefully. इसका मतलब बच्चों क्या है? अब now what you need to understand is this. Now definitely one of the ये orthocenter है. This is the orthocenter. So the perpendicular from point A on one of the sides should be this. This should be one of the altitudes. This should be one of the altitudes. This is an altitude. मतलब from A there is a perpendicular on a side, तभी तो orthocenter O पे आएगा. तो एक side imagine करो. Can you imagine a side such that A से उसके ऊपर जाने वाला perpendicular? Imagine a side such that perpendicular from A on that side is this line. Do you realize that this is a perpendicular, this is a perpendicular, and this is also one of the perpendiculars. अब देखना, अब यहाँ से visualize करते हैं. So one of the sides definitely should be this. So do you realize this is one of the sides? Because look at this. So from A, this is a perpendicular on one of the sides which passes through B. So the side which passes through B, but such that a line passing through this line is perpendicular to it. Obviously this is the line, this is the line. Agree? All of you agree? So this is one of the sides. So this is side 1. So let me call it side 1. This is definitely side 2. Agree? Now imagine a side from A such that this black line is perpendicular to it. समझ में आ रहा है? This black line should be perpendicular to a side which passes through A. कैसी होगी वो side? ऐसी side होगी. Extended. This is extended version of it. देखना. Now, हो गया triangle. This is the triangle. This is the side C. See carefully. Let me once again explain. Now, imagine the triangle ABC. This is the triangle ABC. कैसे? Now, from A, perpendicular to the side BC is this black line. Is this black line? Now, other side is AC, such that perpendicular from B on the side AC, but AC extended because it is an obtuse triangle. So, AC extend करोगे तो B से उसके ऊपर perpendicular ही आएगा, such that it is passing through the origin O. So where does the C lie? Where does the C lie? The third side, second quadrant. That's the answer. Did I use any calculation here? समझ में आया? How many of you are able to understand it? How many of you got it? Yes or no? So this is बच्चों my way of solving straight lines. I do not use any equation. 90% questions we can solve like this. Lots of yes and lots of no also. It's not that easy to visualize. ठीक है? So I want you to revise it once again. It's not that easy to visualize, trust me. ठीक है? But if you can visualize this, super awesome. फिर से quick revision. उसने क्या बोला? अच्छा, always remember by the way. Imagine this is a triangle. Imagine this is a triangle. In an obtuse angle triangle, how are the altitudes? From here the altitude is this. But from here, if you drop a perpendicular on this side, बच्चों में perpendicular कैसे होगा? ऐसे होगा. On the side extended. In an obtuse triangle, the altitude is outside the triangle. Outside the triangle. This is exactly the case. फिर से बोलता हूँ. One side given, one vertex given, but the altitude is outside the triangle. The orthocenter is outside. This is the orthocenter, right? The orthocenter is outside the triangle. तो क्या होगा? This is one altitude, this is another altitude, because the origin is the orthocenter, right? तो A से orthocenter को join करो, one altitude, so one side should be perpendicular to it. So I made a side which is perpendicular to AO because this is the altitude. So imagine this is the altitude. So A से इस side के ऊपर altitude is this. Imagine. Now another altitude is this black line because the orthocenter is origin. So I was imagining a side from A such that it is perpendicular to this black line. क्या होगी वो line? ये line होगी. This is the line, right? So this line and this side they intersect here. This is the third vertex. So क्या हो गया? Perpendicular from this vertex on this side is this, because it is obtuse triangle, so extended just like this, right? Altitude from here on this side is this line, both intersect at origin. So obviously my vertex is coming out to be in the second quadrant. That's it, simple. ठीक है? चलो, now let us move ahead. Now look at this. This is the circumcenter. This is the circumcenter. Circumcenter क्या होता है बच्चों? It is the perpendicular bisectors का point of intersection. So AB perpendicular bisector. This is the line BC CA where they intersect. Circumcenter. All right. And why do we form a circle? Because this point geometrically ये पॉइंट बच्चों क्या है? दिस पॉइंट इज इक्विडिस्टेंट फ्रॉम ऑल द वर्टिसेस. क्यों? बिकॉज एनी पॉइंट लाइंग ऑन द परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर is equidistant from the 2 points, right? So any point on this line is equidistant from C and A. Any point on this line is equidistant from A and B, and any point on this line is equidistant from B and C. So basically this point is equidistant from C, B and A. Hence a circle can be formed with C as the center. The circumcenter as the center. Got it? This is very important concept. इसको दिमाग में सेट करो. Similarly, note down, if it is a right angle triangle, if it is a right angle triangle, इसका circumcenter क्या होता है? Midpoint of the diagonal. Why? देखो, since it is 90 degree, it is a right angle triangle, right? So a circle circumscribing it will always क्या होगा? दिस विल बी इट्स डायमीटर, ये डायमीटर हो जाएगा. द हाइपोटेन्यूज विल बी डायमीटर, दिस इज डायमीटर. व्हाई? बिकॉज द डायमीटर सबटेंड्स राइट एंगल ऑन द सर्कल, ऑब्वियसली. सो दिस इज अ राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल. द सर्कम सर्कल विल ऑलवेज बी सच दैट द हाइपोटेन्यूज इज इट्स डायमीटर, राइट? तो अब क्या होगा? ये कॉर्ड है, इमेजिन दिस इज अ कॉर्ड. The chord का perpendicular bisector passes through the center of the circle. This is another chord. Its perpendicular bisector passes through the center of the circle. So perpendicular bisector, and what is center of the circle? Which is center of the diameter. That is center of the hypotenuse. So remember, in a right angle triangle, your questions will directly come on this. If a right angle triangle is given, what is its circumcenter? Midpoint of the hypotenuse. End of the story. ठीक है ना? ठीक? Clear है ये? आगे बढ़ते हैं. Now let's see the problems here. How are the problems created? ये some of you, the simple theory. Also remember, in any triangle, orthocenter, centroid and circumcenter are always collinear. They are always collinear. O, G, C. What is the ratio? 2:1. How can you remember it? आपने ONGC सुना है ना? Oil and Natural Gas Corporation. So that will help you remember the OGC. So ONGC. So बीच में N आ गया ना? It means this is 2, this is 1. ONG, I mean it's a very bad way to remember, but still you can remember it that way. मैंने कैसे remember किया? ONGC. ये N तो कुछ होता ही नहीं है. So but this sort of shows that this distance is more. So this is like 2:1. So always remember OGC, OG2, GC1, 2:1. All right? Clear? So always remember, orthocenter, centroid and circumcenter are collinear. They always lie on a single line, and centroid divides O and C in the ratio 2:1. ठीक है? चलो, on that note, let's move ahead. Area of a triangle, simple formula. क्या होता है area of a triangle का formula? Quick. You are not required it, you don't require it a lot, but still you can remember the formula. Formula is, बच्चों कैसे याद रखेंगे? देखो, x1 x2 x2 x3 x3 x1 x1 x2 x2 x3 x3 x1 x1 x2 x2 x3 x3 x1. Similarly y1 y2 y2 y3 y3 y1. Three simple these determinants, right, with a half. कैसे ओपन हो जाएगा? x1 y2 x2 y1 x2 y3 y3 x3 y2 and so on. This is the formula of a area of a triangle, used in many ways. Where imagine 3 points are collinear, x1 y1 x2 y2 x3 y3. If these 3 points are collinear, then what will be the area of the triangle? If these points are ABC, then area of the triangle ABC बच्चों कितना हो जाएगा? 0. So if 3 points are collinear, then if this condition is given, then you can do what? You can put this thing is equal to 0. That will create a relation, all right, that you can use. Let's see an example. Let's see an example. Look at this. Look at this problem. teen करो, प्रॉब्लम करो. अरे कोनिक भी कराऊंगा सक्षम. Today is straight line, next class will be circles, then I will do conics also. Don't worry at all. ठीक है? Yes, Avinash, orthocenter can lie outside the triangle. Yes, in an obtuse angle triangle, orthocenter lies outside the triangle. ठीक है? हाँ, अब देखो क्या बोल रहा है ये. Simple, let's simply understand what it says. Suppose that the points this and this lie on a line. अच्छा, ठीक है? So there is a line. What is the line? So there are points, say -3, 4, 1, 2, H, K. They lie on the line L1. ठीक है? And there is a line L2 passing through the points HK and 4, 3. अच्छा, so there is a line L2 which passes through the point H, K, मतलब H, K is the point of intersection, and say 4, 3. You have to find the ratio K upon H. Basically, you have to find K and H. बहुत simple है. You just have to. How many variables are there? 2 variables. H and K, 2 variables. Just 2 equations are required. How do you find the 2 equations, बच्चों? How do you find the 2 equations? And they're perpendicular as well. Oh, they're perpendicular as well. और भी simple हो गया. So, equation 1, this slope into this slope is -1 because it is perpendicular. So, equation 1 क्या हो जाएगी बच्चों? K minus 3, this slope into H minus 4 multiplied by this slope. कितना हो जाएगा? 4 minus 2 upon -3 minus 1. So this is your equation number 1. How to find the equation number 2? 2 ways to find equation number 2. ये देखो, ये all these 3 are collinear ना? All these 3 are collinear. So it's method 1. Using the points A, B and C, use the area of triangle and make it equal to 0. You will get another equation in H, K. Other method, बच्चों क्या करो? You can find out the equation of line. 2 points are given. Can you find out the equation of line? Yes, you can. 2-point form. Satisfy HK in that equation of line. समझ में आया? That is the other way of writing the second equation. Got it? What do I do? Just write down the equation of this line. क्या होती है equation of line? Y minus y1 is equal to slope, that is 4 minus 2 upon -3 minus 1 into x minus 1. So this is the equation of line. This is the equation of this line, right? H, K satisfies this, right? This will give you equation number 2. Equation number 1, equation number 2, solve to get H, K, hence get K upon H. I hope it's clear to all of you. All right? So Aditya, exactly. Now guys, are you getting confidence that the questions in mains are so simple? Are you getting confidence or not? Was there any problem which was difficult? I'm taking almost all problems of JEE Mains 2019. ठीक है? यार problems नहीं है difficult बच्चों, बहुत simple है. And don't run behind lots of theory that you see in the books like Arihant and the Sengages and all this. Trust me, problems do not come from all those random theory. Very simple NCERT level, just concepts. All right? ठीक है? चलो 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 कहाँ गए? Suraj is saying, is this really from JEE Mains? Are you fooling us? बेटा जाके खुद you can check the questions, right? तो चलो. Now, equations of the straight line, all of you know, so I will not waste time. All of you know the slope form, the 2-point form, right? And the intercept form. Let's leave that. Let's directly come to a problem. Let's look at this. Such laddu problems come. ये problem देखो. Look at this problem. Such a laddu problem. I mean, even NCERT level, board level will be, you know, ashamed of this problem. Look at this. But for us, it's a freak number, right? The straight line is perpendicular to the line passing through. Hey भगवान, मतलब हद है यार, क्या बोल रहा है? So there is a straight line is perpendicular to the line passing through these 2 points. So line passing through these 2 points का slope कितना हो जाएगा? कितना हो जाएगा? Beta minus 17 upon 15 minus 7. So this is the slope of the line passing through these 2 points. It is perpendicular to that. So multiplied by the slope of this. कितना हो जाएगा बच्चों? Minus a upon b multiplied by minus of 2 upon minus 3 is equal to minus 1. Solve for beta. मतलब हद है यार, ऐसी problems भी आती हैं. Such problems also come. ठीक है? So whatever the answer, answer क्या आएगा बच्चों? The answer will be D. Answer will be beta is equal to 5, right? So let's move ahead. But again, to give you confidence that in exam, if straight line problems come, 100% solve karna. You have to solve it 100%. All right? ठीक है? Now look at this. Now this is a nice problem, बच्चों. This is a problem which is pre-JEE mains. This is like a JEE advanced problem, but I'm giving it to you to tell you the geometrical approach. Look at this problem. Yes, Shri Vardhan, we will cover all the topics. We will cover all the topics in this sprint. Don't worry. Yes, Vamshi, this is enough for JEE mains, beta. Sir, ये तो 2 रुपए का सवाल था. Yes, that was a 2 rupee question. That was a 0 rupee question rather. देखो इसको. A straight line L. This is a nice problem. This I am taking it so that I can tell you an approach. But think about it. नहीं Ankit, I didn't discuss all these problems in previous sprint. I just discussed this problem in previous sprint. Previous sprint was 2018. How could I discuss 2019 problems in previous sprint? नहीं ना? हाँ, देखो क्या करें, पहले प्रॉब्लम को लेट्स ट्राई टू विजुअलाइज द प्रॉब्लम. व्हाट इट सेज, देयर इज अ स्ट्रेट लाइन L थ्रू द पॉइंट दिस which is inclined at an angle 60 degree. पता नहीं क्या बोल रहा है. What is it saying? To the line this. अच्छा, I can think about this line. This is a nice line. This line can be visualized as y is equal to mx plus c. You can make this line. Also intersects x-axis, then the equation of L. अच्छा. So what it says, first of all it says this, that there is a straight line which is minus root 3. तो स्लोप कितना हो गया? 120 degrees, right? So this is the line. Oops. So let me make it in black. So this is the line which is this line, and the slope कितना इसका? This is minus root 3, right? So 120 degree, or this angle is 60 degree, and this is 1. This I know. Now what it says, now there is a point 3 comma minus 2. So there is a point 3 comma minus 2. So 3 comma minus 2 will be in the 4th quadrant. So there is a point 3 comma minus 2 such that from there lines are drawn which are inclined at 60 degree to the given line. तो यहाँ से 60 degree पे inclined line बनाना है. So there is a line which is inclined at 60 degree to the given line. But how many such lines can be drawn? From this given point, how many lines can be drawn which are inclined at 60 degree to the given black line? 2 lines. So another line will be something like this. So this angle is also 60 degree. So basically my question is to find out the equation of these lines. Say this line is say L1 and this line is say L2. Question is to find out the equation of the line, and there are 2 such lines possible. Okay, there are 2 such lines possible. Now if you realize, the problem becomes verbal. Now see how I will approach it बिल्कुल verbally. देखो क्या क्या पता है, simple geometry use करते हैं बच्चों. This angle is 60 degree, 60 degree given. So बच्चों ये angle कितना हो जाएगा? This angle vertically opposite angle, this is 60, तो this angle कितना हो जाएगा? This angle will also be 60 degree. Now this angle is what? 60 degree. So this is 60, this is 60. Awesome. It means that this line is actually parallel to this line. These two lines become what? Parallel lines. Arey wah. Because see, 60 degree given to you, vertically opposite angle 60 degree. This 60 degree was given to you. This 60, this 60. It means these two red lines are, which is x-axis. This is your x-axis, right? It means one of the lines is horizontal. इसकी equation तो पक्के से क्या हो गई? This equation is y is equal to -2. A line which is horizontal, which passes through 3, -2. The y remains same. तो बच्चों इसका y कितना हो गया? -2 हो गया, right? So, but I want the line which intersects the x-axis. So this line will not intersect the x-axis because it is parallel to x-axis. So this is the line which I want. Now let's focus on this line. So there were two lines passing through the given point which makes 60 degree with the given black line. Now let's look at the other line. This is 60 degree. 60 to equilateral triangle. So this angle is also what? 60 degree. 60, obviously third angle should also be 60 degree. Equilateral triangle hoga. So opposite angle is also what? 60 degree. But I just got to know that this line and this line are parallel. Just got to know. This line and this line are parallel. So if this is 60, then what angle will be this? 60 degree. Awesome. So I know this line now. This line का slope कितना हो जाएगा? इसका m कितना हो गया? tan 60 degree, which is √3. Bas, I got the equation. So what is the equation of this line? I know the slope, I know the point. So the equation of the line will be, y minus y1 is equal to slope into x minus. This is the answer. This is the answer. Got it? So jo bhi answer, I think B will be the answer. But did I use any equation here? Did I use any equation? How many lines are possible? Two lines are possible. This one and this one. But this line came out to be horizontal. This line came out to be horizontal. है ना? I wanted the line which intersects x-axis. So this is the line which I require. So 60, 60, hence both parallel. 60, 60, 60. This 60. But since these two are parallel, so this is also 60. So I know the slope of this line, tan 60, √3. I know the point. I know the point, I know the slope. This is the equation. समझ में आया? Got it? Any doubt, बच्चों? Any doubt? So why two lines are possible, beta? From any given point, from any given, so if there is if there is a given line from any given point, if you have to make a line which is inclined at an angle alpha, how many such lines are possible? Two lines, because another line can be this. So from a given point inclined at an angle alpha to a given line, how many lines can be drawn? Two lines, this line and this line, because you can have an isosceles triangle like this. So from a given point to a given line, two lines inclined at an angle alpha can be drawn always. Got it? Okay? Any doubt? So this is a beautiful problem. I totally love this problem. Alright? Chalo. On that note, there are few more problems that I will take along with circle. So when I start circle, I will begin with few problems of straight line also. So there are just couple of problems which I wanted to take, which I'll take in the next class, in the class of circles. And bachcho, there are lots of problems which I took last year also. So last year I took a sprint of 30 days for JEE. Alright, so you can go through that sprint 1 hour class also to do lots of problems which you can solve by shortcuts and geometry methods. Okay? So the link of that class is there in the description. You can see the link of that class in the description. Alright, bachcho? Cool? चलो home assignment problems, once again I want you to do these problems and give the answers in the comment box after the class. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so you can go through that. The questions are there in the PDF also. I have given their solution also towards the end of the class. तो जब क्लास का PDF मिलेगा ना, once you get the PDF of this class on the Telegram group, it will also have the solution of these problems. All right, cool. चलो. And yes, on the Telegram group and on the app, you can get the PDFs. So on the Telegram group, the PDF will be shared by tonight. All right, ठीक है. And बच्चों, how many of you understood today's class? Yes or no? How many of you gained confidence from today's class? Let me know. Tell me. हाँ बेटा करूँगा, location of roots भी करूँगा. Yes? चलो awesome. So give me your feedback by clicking the like on this class. ठीक है? So that I get a feedback of how many of you actually understood. Super awesome. Now trust me बच्चों, straight line is not difficult. It is simply geometric and very simple concepts, not more than anything else. ठीक है ना? So have that confidence, go in the paper and crack the problems just like that. All right, chalo, super awesome. So next class will be on circles. On Wednesday I will do a few problems of straight line as well in that class. ठीक है? चलो, on that note, these are the details of the micro courses बच्चों, which are there on Vedantu app. So you can actually go and take lots of small courses of छोटे topics on the small topics if you want to do any particular topic. So this is the link, vdnt.in/YT micro, that you can use. ठीक है? And there are lots of other courses as well that you can see from the PDF after this class. And on that note बच्चों, so let us end the class with a beautiful smile on your faces. Y equal to x square. Keep smiling. Nothing is difficult. There is no random theory required. Just peace मारो. आराम से छोटी चीजें आती हैं. Small things come in exam. Crack it यार. Big deal. Okay. Coordinate geometry is super scoring and super important. On that note, see you in the next class. Bye bye. Don't forget to go through my previous year's sprint also. After this class, the link is there in the description. Okay. Chalo. Bye bye.